How's it going, everybody? I am here with Nona Cendejs. How's it going, Nona?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Good. So, what was it like for you playing here, your 2 years here at Napa Valley College?
I would say overall the experience and the bonding with the girls and the away trips, the wins, the losses. It's just the bonds you build between each one of the girls, and you meet girls from different schools, not just within the valley. And you just get to know different personalities and you cope with them, and then the bond just builds within the team. And you treasure more of those moments, whether it's a win or a loss. And I have to say, you just remember those type of things and you take those within your life and you just remember them.
So kind of expanding on that, those relationships that you've built here at Napa Valley College, what is that a testament to the type of culture that you get that you take from a high school experience and high school soccer to collegiate soccer?
I would have to say the maturity level obviously is a little bit more elevated here in college versus it's more, I guess, more emotionally draining in high school, just because we're all young, everything affects us, especially, I don't want to say because we're women, but I would have to say it's just overall a high school experience is so different from college. So I would have to say maturity levels, and then yeah.
So you just kind of alluded to that. In terms of the level of play, from the high school level to collegiate level, what's the biggest differences that you saw?
I would have to say age. You get different ages when you play in college. Heights, especially with myself not being even 5 feet. You see different heights playing in college, and skill levels, especially with, you don't know where these other young women come from playing, whether it's a D1 club or Premier League. It's just different, and it's really competitive. So it really sets individual goals within yourself. Like, what should I work on? You learn from these other women from different schools, how they play, what can you take from them and build off of it. That's what I would say.
So, in terms of those goals that you mentioned, what were those goals that you kind of set yourself for the last 2 years?
I would have to say, like playing. You're saying like playing wise?
Yeah, what goals playing wise?
Probably physicality for sure, and endurance, because some of these young women have impressive endurance, just lasting the entire game, 100%, and commitment. I would have to say you can tell who's committed and who's not, who's shown up to practice, who hasn't, and it's something that I do need to obviously build from for myself. So
kind of now that you're done playing your 2 years, what are the next phases in your life, whether it's school or potentially soccer at the next level?
Yeah, so my next chapter, you would say, is nursing school. So I know nursing school is a lot of time, a lot of studying and everything. I would have to say, just college-wise, I don't think I will be continuing once transferring, just because I'm trying to finish school, and I know it's another commitment for nursing, and then commitment for the program itself, whether it's here or somewhere else. So I would have to say either just little, if it's soccer wise, it'd have to be like little indoor teams within the area, or clubs if there's like the 1839 women's that just it just built. So I would have to say just something like that, but nothing that's school wise within the school program. I don't think so.
So what advice would you give to potential recruits that are looking to play, at collegiate sports, and kind of working with Mark and the program and the culture here built at Napa Valley College?
Yes, I would have to say patience, commitment, and communication are really big ones. Just because communicating with your coaches and teammates, whether it's something going on school-wise or like outside of school, it's really good to keep everyone informed. That way they don't just assume what's going on, or if you don't just want to make it a practice. Things pop up, especially like when you're not in high school. You're not at a school from 8 to 3 anymore. It's your own time. So just communicating is really, and being open to both, even trainers as well. Like, they don't know what's going on outside or how you heard something, whether it's at practice or at a game. And then patience with everyone, just because, again, we're all adults. So, just patience with school, their problems, homework, assignments, just stuff like that. Just more patience and seeing things in adult perspective really goes a long way.
All right. Well, you heard it here from Nona Cendejs. Thank you, Nona. We appreciate you the last few years you played with us, and
Of course.
good luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you.
All right. Cut! How's it going, guys? I am here with Amber Palas. How's it going, Amber?
I'm good.
Good. What was the deciding factor for you to decide to play and come to Napa Valley College?
Well, in high school, I took a field trip here, and I went around the campus, and I really liked it. And also, I wanted to save up so I can go to a 4-year. So, this is.
In the 2 years of playing collegiate soccer, what are the major differences that you saw from the high school level compared to collegiate level?
Oh, there was a major difference. I think being taken care of here. In high school, I didn't really have that, so you would really have to take care of yourself, and you would basically do everything yourself, like wraps, if you were hurt. But here, I was really taken care of. It was something to get used to, being able to have someone to ask for help. So yeah, that was one major thing.
Okay. What are some of the goals that you set for yourself coming from your freshman year into sophomore year this season? I know with COVID, that kind of messed up a lot of different things with a lot of people within their freshman and sophomore years. But what were the 2 takeaways coming into your sophomore season?
Takeaways. I think that even there's many obstacles gonna come, including COVID. So I think just trying to get better, but no matter how many obstacles there are. So I think just keep on trying. That's.
So kind of building on that, what improvements actually did you see yourself in terms of maybe goals that you set, coming in from freshman to sophomore year?
Improvements?
Yeah, or goals that you set for yourself.
I think just continuously going, even though COVID things, and you have to do testing and all that stuff. I think still working on the field and off the field. I think that's it.
Okay. So what is next for you potentially in the next phases of life? I know you mentioned that you're going to potentially transfer to a 4-year, whether it's school or even maybe soccer, outside of you.
Yeah, soccer. I still want to do soccer, so I want to play for San Jose State, hopefully, and probably the 1839 team. And education-wise, I want to become a graphic designer, so for San Jose.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
So, what advice would you give to potential recruits looking to come here and play at Napa Valley College under Coach Corbett and just being in this atmosphere within the Storm?
I say do it. It's a lot of fun. Even if you don't know how to play, you can learn. If you just want to make friends, you can. Making friends here is so easy. Everyone's really nice, and I say go for it. It's a great opportunity to just do.
All right. Well, you heard it from Amber Palas, sophomore of this year's 2021 season. Thank you, Amber, and it's been a pleasure seeing you play for the last 2 years, and good luck in your future endeavors. And cut. How's it going, guys? I'm here with Nancy Torres. How's it going, Nancy?
Well, it's going pretty good. How about
Good.
yourself?
It's going well.
Good.
So what was the deciding factor for you to come and play at Napa Valley College?
The deciding factor was for me to keep pursuing sports, keep playing soccer for me, to basically give me the opportunity to keep playing and the experience as well.
Okay. So what would you say is the biggest difference? So now that you played 2 years of college, coming from the high school level, what were some of the biggest takeaways from that?
From the different takeaways, it's definitely a little bit way higher intensity, meet new people, different ways of training. Definitely there's a different standard of training between high school and college, but you eventually learn everything within time.
Going into season, coming from your freshman season to sophomore season, I know there was there was COVID and everything, so that kind of messed up a lot of things for a lot of people. But what were some of the things that you wanted to bring from or improve on from your freshman season to your sophomore season?
From that, definitely, it was a really big factor change. We did get a new coach, which Mark and everything, really talented and all that. And I would say the differences would be like stepping it up a little bit more, being more communicative with the team, having like higher standards from one season moving on to the next season. I would say like a lot of commitment was done and all that. Yeah.
So kind of building on those goals, right?
Definitely.
Was there specific like individual goals, maybe like whether it was working on various skills, or I know you mentioned kind of being more vocal and communicative, but you know, how do you think you achieved that this past season?
From that past season, I'll say Mark giving me the option of becoming a second captain after Yams as well. And then from there, learning the outdoors with more skills, becoming more prepared, maybe for the future, maybe even playing at university level within that. Yeah.
Okay, so kind of then building into this next question was, you know, now that you finished your 2 years here at Napa Valley College, what are the potential next phases in your life, whether it's
So,
soccer or education?
Within that, I want to possibly transfer to Sac State, and from there see if there's any potential playing there or seeing other different colleges to basically keep playing soccer. It's not something I would want to pursue in, but it's something that's just there for me, you know? And it's something that I really enjoy doing. So having that second option of like playing is really satisfying for me. Anyway.
So what advice would you give to potential recruits looking to come to this program, whether they're fresh out of high school or, you know, out of other colleges around?
So the advice I would give, definitely, it's nothing like your high school experience. I think college experience is way better than high school, because I feel like most people in high school like don't like their high school experience at all. So I definitely say give it a try in college. It's a different atmosphere. Way great people here. Really good coach, really good trainers, people that you're surrounded by. I would say give it a try. Don't be scared to reach out or hesitate or anything like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here from Nancy Torres, sophomore of the 2021 Napa Valley College women's soccer season. Nancy, it's been a pleasure watching you play for the last 2 years, and good luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Brandon.
And cut!